Guys, welcome back. It's time for the second episode of the Turtle Podcast, where we're going to be talking about the new stuff that is going on in the Turtle universe and next mutation. But of course, I am here with Matt.
Rocks Games,
Yes, Matt.
aka not Milky, not Nazi, bitch. Don't twist the words. A lot of people like to do that. Like, no, it's not what it says. Um, I like to start off with I want to start off with something I think you probably forgot to mention. Well, I mean, you didn't mention anything, but but Mattel has taken over the TMNT toy line.
That is
And I think
true.
they're gonna be showing them at Walmart. That's gonna be really. I can't wait to see them in person because I've never seen TMNT figures in stores. I haven't seen them
Oh, really?
forever. Okay, that's bro. Bro, okay. Something distracted me. I don't know if you can see my camera, but these blue lights out here. It's like these blue lights, like it's like police cameras or something. I don't think they have
Oh,
these in any other state or city. I've never seen them before. Only here.
I'm going full screen.
It's
Oh,
like you see that blue light in the distance, or that blue light.
yeah.
There's one right under me, but I can't really show it. Oh, there we go. I could show it. Never mind.
What
There's
is
really one
going
right
on
there.
out there?
The apocalypse.
Wow. Oh yeah, that is true. Mattel, not Mat, yeah, Mattel is taking over the Tmnt, toy line, and this is pretty exciting because I think Mattel is known to have better toys than Playmates. I am afraid, does that mean NECA and other like toy companies are not gonna make their Nintendo toys?
Probably not. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would want NECA to continue because if NECA stops, then that means their new 2012 toy line will have to be at the end.
Or maybe that'll be the last thing they release.
Hopefully not, because
Yeah, that's
I
probably
want them
really
to.
cool.
'Cause I want a series 3, series 4.
Nope. You're not
I
important. The only thing that's important to them is money.
yeah.
Money. Money controls the world. It controls people's minds. It
Mm.
controls how people live. Money is everything in the mortal world, sadly.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
So
Moolah, baby. $1 bill, y'all.
I think we all know by now. Teals and Hills, the new TMT show, have been canceled, and they're replacing it by a a pre-kids show that are gonna be
Yep.
similar to the Amazing Spider-Man friends, so what like they had Spider-Man, Miles, and
Spidey.
Gwen.
Yeah. It's on Disney. It's on Disney Junior, and I think it's gonna be similar to something like for example, Teen Titans Go or Total Dramarama. That kind
Mhm.
of stuff. Very wacky, like not childish jokes and no real plot. I mean, every episode will have its own story, but it's not gonna be like a serious thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it makes sense because they want to. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I feel like it makes sense to them. I think they think that the TMNT audience is like young kids still.
I mean, I feel like, well, we're moving on. I feel like less young kids are watching just because they have so much stuff out there, and also like I feel like most kids most young kids are on YouTube and not watching Ninja Turtles and watching like Brain Rot or something.
So you have to tell them that. Yeah, they love sports too, kids. But they don't like. I never heard any kid talk about TMNT. Never.
But
So
not
I don't know why they're
recently,
talking.
not recently.
Yeah, not recently. So it's a bad move on their part. But at the
Uh,
same time, they do whatever they want. They rich.
I mean, it's I mean. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad. I am gonna have hope for the prequel show, but I don't. But it's hard to because I don't know. I because I don't know. It's just
I don't think
like
what just I mentioned. It's gonna be like really mid, you know. like
I
like
I
you
hope
already
I hope
know what to
not.
expect. That's what I like with it,
I
you know. You
hope
kind of already know what you're gonna get.
I hope they don't take away all the turtles' personalities because I felt like because I know we only watched one well, me and you only watched one. I mean, I think you watched a little bit more, but I only watched one episode of the Spider-Man show, the Amazing Spider-Man and his friends show. I felt like they took it. I felt like they took away all the personality from Spider-Man, Miles, and Gwen from other movies or series where they were just basic bland characters. So I don't. I hope they don't do the same thing with Tmnt where they take away Mikey's silliness. It's Raphael anger and Donatello. Hello. Like
Hey, that's the fucking bumper thing, but I don't know. Probably not Raph Anger. I feel like, oh no, it's not kid friendly enough. Raph is, yeah. Or
yeah
either they're gonna have no personality or they're gonna have too much. Like it's gonna be like an over exaggeration, like parody like.
yeah. Hmm.
Leo won't share his toys with me. I'm so mad.
Wow. Hmm. So yeah,
Hey, hey,
I hope they don't do that.
it would be funny to watch though. I guess.
Hmm. I just thinking like, hey, they might not be able to use their weapons because in 1987, so we're not able to use their weapons, and that was for 8 plus. But this, but back, oh, well, I know it was back then, but like this is for, I don't know. Would they use their weapon and if their weapons in
No,
pre-kid shows? Yeah, that what I was thinking.
obviously not. No, obviously no.
So I guess they had to be more creative with their fight scenes, which could lead to fun
No,
fight scenes or could lead to bad fight scenes.
bro, they're gonna be like I don't know, use the fire hydrant.
They
So
actually did
throw
that in the
traffic on.
87 series.
I know. Freaking repeat.
Okay, so they do okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem 2 is coming a month earlier in August 13th. Wow,
I'll be honest.
that changed a lot.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I saw the first Man Mayhem. We both saw the first Man Mayhem together. I wasn't really a big fan of it, you know. I'm not sure what to expect from the second one. You know, I think I'll probably be mid to me. I don't know.
They
Probably won't liking
will
that one.
they will have the shredder, and they might have the Technodrome with Krang, or that might be the third movie because they did have concept art with the Technodrome. So either it will come in this movie or the third movie if they make a third movie.
Bro, they're really pushing it. Why are they even pushing the this new version of TMNT when no one even wants to see it? I
Wow,
think the most popular point. I think if TMNT really want to make money, they should just like just add another season to one of the old shows. Honestly,
that is true. That would be like a really good that yeah that would be good. That probably would be the best way to bring back the. That probably would bring back the old TMNT fans to get their nostalgia and get their like old like 87, oh 03, 2012. You know.
yeah, exactly.
Uh, I mean, this is not really that big news because this doesn't really change that much. It's a month earlier. At least it's not a other month I had to wait. But okay.
Wow.
Hey,
What's the point of changing the date though? What does that do for them?
I don't know.
Actually, it doesn't make sense because the month of September is when kids go back to school, and in August they're gonna be off. So
Yeah.
most likely, so I guess that makes more sense if you think about it that way.
Mhm.
Because when kids are going back to school, they're not gonna be able to watch a freaking movie in the theaters. You know.
Yeah.
So
But remember,
I can see how they could do.
remember, it's not coming out this summer, coming out next year summer, 2027.
Yeah, bro, that's so dumb, bro. Who knows if I'll even be alive then?
Bro, don't say that, bro.
Come on, bro. 2027. Who knows
Yeah.
what could happen in a year's time?
Mhm. Okay.
Nothing. Literally, how many episodes will we do by then?
Okay.
We'll-
Okay.
we'll-
Okay. Next. Okay. Next, we will be talking about next mutation, and
Mhm.
this was the show we watched right after. This was the show right after we watched 2012.
If
Me
you're wondering how
pers.
it's done, we spin a wheel to determine which show we watch next to make it
Yes.
fair.
Mhm.
Well, we did it for well, we didn't do it for 2012 because we just he just started out on his own because
Well, no,
AJ used to
I
laugh at us.
started with a other friend named AJ, and then he hopped along.
Yeah, I basically took his spot because AJ didn't want it anymore. He's just randomly started hating. He's got tired of the show, literally.
Mhm.
The only thing that Bill likes is I love a little sauce on my pizza. A little hot sauce, yes I do.
Oh, wow.
Bro's favorite. That's the only good thing he thinks about this show.
Yeah. So last episode we explained who was our favorite turtle, but who is our favorite turtle from separately from the show Next Mutation?
Well, for me, it's crazy because for almost the whole show, it was Raphael. 'Cause he was such a badass. I love his lone wolf personality. The motorcycle, which is something you hate, and I love. I do wish this feud with Leo was better. Like I like the way that it was written. Like out of jealous. Like it was the feud had so much potential, but they ruined it when Leo beat him every time. I
I
freaking
don't
hate
know.
how overrated Leo is
I don't know every time.
sometimes.
Raph did one. He did one time in that one episode, the flashback episode.
Which one was that?
That was the one where
Yeah.
like Leo got so mad where Leo like just fell into boxes and Raph won.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was basically him tripping on himself, though.
Yeah.
Like Leo basically is Raph in that show, and Raph is Leo. Like they literally like completely switch personalities.
Yeah.
But my favorite turtle is definitely Mikey because he has a very interesting personality in that show, very different from the other shows where he's basically like a animal rights activist. He cares a lot about health and he's kind of. He also really cares about nature and stuff, and he loves to party. Like he had a big rave party where Bone Steel tried to hunt him, and he also has his own radio show as well, which was I think that was really cool. I actually like how different they made Mikey in that show in a good way.
Mhm.
He didn't, she had a lot more depth than some of the other Mikeys, and that's what made him my favorite. Donnie in the show is very mid. Doesn't he just makes stuff randomly? That's pretty much it. You know, he's not bad. He does have a great his relationship with Queez is really good though. He's
Mhm.
definitely a lot more better than the annoying Leo, the brat. The kiss ass of Splinter.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's pretty much all I got to say. Oh yeah, Splinter's very grumpy in that show too, and you think it's funny for
It
some
is
reason.
funny. My favorite turtle is also Mikey. I think mainly because of the podcast, but I did hate how they made every character outside of Venus really unlikable in the last few episodes. But Mikey, I think he's still my favorite because I think he had like the most going for him. He had the podcast. I mean, really, that all he had going for him, but that's the most entertaining out of all the other turtles' personalities.
A lot of different things. I think all the other things I mentioned were pretty good.
Like,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, like he hit animal right after Beth, but I felt like that was only for one episode, to be fair.
He still talked about it on his podcast though, and he did say, and he saved the baby turtle too with Venus. So it shows another episode, and he gave that money back to the old guy after he found it. You know, at first I like the development in that episode too, where at first he wanted to keep it for himself, and then he realized, then he realized at the end that you know, that it's not his.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that he don't, and that the poor blind old guy deserves it more.
Yeah.
And I liked how he changed in the end. I think he's pretty underrated in that show.
I do.
I
I
like
do.
that Mikey. That is really relation to Mikey.
I think Mikey is the fun. Is not the funniest, but I think Mikey is the best from that show. Health off just from the turtles. But I do gotta say, I think he's probably one of the leaster funnier Mikeys because I can't really recall any lines from Mikey. But he's still like a solid character, I feel like, for the show.
Oh, so fast during the fighting, all the turtles do. So they all say funny stuff during the fights.
I'm not saying they
I don't
don't.
really
I'm
care
just
that
saying
he
I don't remember. Like I can't like remember it, except this line from Mikey that like wow that's funny.
I, Mikey's like always the comedic guy though in all the show, so I don't really care that he wasn't in that because I'm glad they did something different because it's about time.
They did try to make him funny, but I feel like they failed at it.
What are you talking? What are you what are
So
you
then
talking
why
about,
else
bro?
was he making the most jokes?
They all make jokes though. They all do while they're fighting.
Hmm.
It's like literally they all make jokes.
I mean that's basically the case for every series. And all the turtles make jokes in all the series.
I love jokes. You're a joke.
Wow, wow.
I don't mean
I know you
wow.
don't mean that, but I'm just
Oh
saying
my god,
wow.
wow.
Uh,
Wow.
I think Mikey is my favorite. I think Venus probably my second favorite. She don't have a lot going with her outside of her powers, but at least she was likable at the end of the series, unlike the other turtles.
How are they unlike yeah, they made fun of her sometimes, but at the same time,
Some
even though
they targeted her. They were being bullies. They were being
I
bullies
feel
to
like
her.
though like it was kind of a sibling thing, So I mean, siblings tease each other all the time, I don't think they all should have gained up
It
on her,
wasn't. It
but
wasn't. It
I
wasn't
think
like
they all tease
funny. It
each
wasn't
other.
like funny teasing. It was just like making me mad teasing. Like if they don't do teasing, make me laugh and make it like fun. It wasn't fun. It was annoying.
Oh my God, bro's crashing out. Bro, the news.
We got our
Next
first
week.
we got our first crash out of the podcast.
Yeah, but it wasn't for me. Wow. Wow.
I'm just
Wow.
saying, it was not funny.
Wow.
It did not lead up to its story. It was just because.
Well, maybe if they had a second season, maybe they could have actually, you know, maybe it kind of ended abruptly. Like if they had a second season, more time, then they could have actually done something with it. And I
One.
think they were. I think Venus was gonna be a much more important character if they did, you know, later on.
Mhm.
I think she was gonna prove all the turtles wrong, and all the turtles would stop bullying her, and they would idolize her. I think that's what would have happened.
If they did high sentence season, I hope that would have happened.
I think that is what would have happened in my. That's what it seemed like it was leading up to, like her to prove them wrong.
a Donnie and expectation. And I feel like he's not my favorite character, but I don't know, he's decent I guess because he have a relationship with the doc like the trying to do like Matt said, and then
Yeah,
he also have a relationship with Venus, what I really like, where it was like Venus more like magic like powers spiritual stuff, but Donnie's like oh I like using like technology and stuff, you know. So that like typical like rivalry, but it was I liked it.
Yeah, that's kind I didn't mention. Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't. It'll be. You think it would be kind of hard to write because like I don't know because like they both. You didn't think that would make a create a conflict, but it did.
Mhm.
And I guess not everyone believes in the spiritual stuff like the turtles did, but I think later on they would have been proven wrong. You know, Venus definitely has some cool powers. I do wish she
Mhm.
had some more personality though. She's like the, your typical nice girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes she acts kind of dumb. She says like the wrong thing, but she's
Yeah.
also like into yoga and stuff, kind of.
It is a like a weird like joke, like, oh look how funny it is. Venus say the wrong word.
Yeah, they were doing that a lot
Yeah.
for some reason. How about we gotta talk about how they did Shredder so dirty because Shredder
Oh.
was not even hardly even a character in that show. He hardly even
He showed
existed.
up for like 2 episodes, disappeared, came back at like episode 20 or something, and then he just left, never to be seen again.
Yeah, and he wasn't even. He didn't even. There's like nothing interesting about him whatsoever.
And also the way he talks was annoying to me.
Yeah,
I don't know
I know you
why.
didn't like the voice. The voices didn't match like their mouths.
Yeah.
I know that was a big issue too. Yeah, I like the costumes though. They look pretty good to me, even if they're a little creepy.
Uh
I like the moves that they be doing like Hurricane Ranas and using the objects around them.
mhm.
You know.
Yeah. So what is outside of turtles, what is some of your favorite what is some of your favorite characters from the show?
So I actually did a whole freaking tier list of every character. I might as well
Mhm.
just look at it real quick. Just so I can explain each one. Maybe I can just put it in the comment section. That would make sense. Um. Oh shit. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
That was scary. Um.
Very scary.
So basically, my favorite villain is Dragon Lord. I think. I feel like he is a badass. I really love his army. I think he has some good fight scenes. I mean, he's involved in the best one of the best episodes in the series, the aquarium episode. You know.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy his relationship with the little dragon, whatever his name is, I forgot.
I just call him Little Dragon Dude too.
No, no, Wick. Yeah, him and Wick are really underrated. I really like their Wick is definitely like my second favorite character because of how funny and entertaining he is. Like he always makes me laugh. I love when he actually became the boss of Dragon Lord. Like
Mhm.
he actually became the boss for once, and his laser eyes. He actually got to be the main boss for once, and it was so fun to watch. Like the, Wick is so underrated, as well.
Yeah.
And I also gotta give credit to Bone Steel. He's basically like your typical Leo Kruger or Craven the Hunter type guy. He hunts for animals. He puts them on the mantle. He had a
Yeah.
really fun episode with like a wild gorilla with Raph. That was
Mhm.
a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the last two people I'll talk about, Silva the gorilla. He's basically the stereotypical mob boss, and usually I do like mafia bosses, but he's a lot more generic compared to others, like Don Vizioso, for example. Silva he's not a bad character, but he's just kind of mid.
Mhm.
And then last week we got Andre. Basically he's blind and he's good at chess, and he trips up a lot. And he's friends with Splinter, and he doesn't know he's a rat because he's blind. So he got to live in their den and then left eventually. That's basically his whole
Yeah.
story. Yeah, not very interesting, but
Okay.
This
I
episode, this last episode was good though. I'll say that. The flashback episodes were awful though. Those were 0 out of 10s.
for
And,
real.
and most of these episodes were like 7 out of 10s. But that one was those ones were 0, in my opinion.
Wait, you
I
said
also gotta
most
give credit
episodes are
to
10 out of
Dragons
10s?
from Memphis Video Show fan club. That was really funny. And Wick was actually a fan of Mikey's show too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on, did you say
Yeah,
most episodes are 10 out of 10s?
I said 7.
Oh, but still people would still this a lot of people that's really controversial too.
Usually 7.7 to 8 out of 10. Usually 8, I think actually.
mm,
I think at first I was giving. I think at first it was 7, then later on it became 8.
mm,
Most of them are 8 out of 10s actually though. Majority, like
mm-hmm,
not most of them are. Like almost all of them actually. But a lot of them are.
yeah, mm-hmm.
We actually ranked each episode. If you should guys should join our Discord server because I literally
Link in
rate them in
description.
detail. I mean, who doesn't, but I do.
Yeah, you can also how you can see our rankings from each show. You can see Matt's. You can see Matt's rankings for Next Mutation are way higher than mine.
Yeah,
I do think people do.
I
I
enjoyed
think
it. I
I
liked
think
it.
I think people do overhate Next Mutation though.
Mhm.
Okay, some of my favorite characters. To be honest, I did not find barely any characters that likable. But I feel like, my favorite character is probably like Bone Steel. Like, I just like, I don't know, I just find him goofy and funny. I feel like that what this show how like I know this show was goofy, but I don't know. I feel like Bone Steel was the best goofy and funny thing we got from the show. And then I also like the little dragon dude as well. But I also at first I did not like Splinter. But because they had moments where he was unlikable, but I realized he does have funny moments, and also the other turtles have unlikable moments too. So Splinter, I think to be honest, I might like Splinter more than all the turtles.
Yeah.
I just find him really
What's it?
funny, getting annoyed at the vehicles and like oh no. Like I feel like oh no, it's kind of I like how they gave a goofy side to Splinter. I mean, Splinter had a goofy sides before, but I don't know. I just like how they kind of I feel like they
Yeah,
underlined his goofiness, I guess.
yeah. I just feel like I did overhate him a little. I think it did get. I feel like because he did it so often, it was kind of annoying to me.
Yeah.
Especially because it felt like it was for no reason. you know. But like, it could definitely be funny because he's like the type of guy that says things were so much better back in my days.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like they could have maybe done it better, but overall, I can see what they were going for, and I credit them for that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the rest of this episode will just talk about like things we both dislike and like about this show, I guess.
and also, oh, you never mentioned any of the villains. What did you think about them?
Oh, I mentioned Bone Steel and a little dragon dude.
That's it. There's
I
Dragon Lord. There's like Silva. There's
I never really
there's
cared about I never really cared about like Dragon Lord or any of the characters. The only villains that stand out to me was a little dragon dude and Bone Steel.
but Dragon Lord is literally like the main villain.
I know, but like I don't have to like him because he's the main villain.
No, we don't have to. But I would think you'd notice something about him. Like maybe you weren't paying attention.
I mean I found most of his dialogues boring. I don't know. I mean I guess it was your typical like villain dialogue. But yeah, I feel like Little Dragon Dude is I like Little Dragon Dude more than Dragon Lord.
I think. I mean, honestly, like personality-wise, I think so. But that doesn't make Dragon Lord bad.
Hmm. No,
He did have a good
I
dynamic
don't
with
think
him
he's
too.
bad either. He just doesn't stand out to me.
I think his design's what really stands out as well.
Mm,
They did a good job on his costume. Better than
yeah.
the turtles, to be honest.
I mean, it's not hard to beat the turtle design in that show.
Wow.
That's just my take.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Um.
Um.
So yeah,
it-
I
oh
guess we
yeah.
don't. I guess we don't talk about the ups and downs of the show. I guess.
Yeah. I
I
rested mostly an 8 out of 10. I liked most of the episodes. The ones I really hated though were the flashback ones. Those are. I hate flashback episodes in any show, no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah. They.
they made it clear like I feel like that yeah, because Lee I hate I like Leo for Next Mutation might be my least favorite Leo, to be honest, and also and that Leo like showcased the unlikability from Leo.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, I put him in D tier. He wasn't in last place, but he was pretty low down there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy him either. I mean, other than his, brattiness, nothing else about him really stood out. You know, he didn't
Yeah.
have any struggles. Like, it would have been nice to see him. Like, oh, it's hard. Like, usually they usually do like it's hard being a leader stuff, but like he was just kind of the leader already naturally. There's like no build up to that.
Well, that's for most Ninja Turtle shows, to be fair.
I wish they did build that up. Like, I hate that shit. Like, he just randomly gets to be a leader for no reason. Like, bro, explain why. You know.
Mhm. I guess that
And
showcased why 2012 did very well at the beginning episodes. They showed why Leo was the leader.
bro, Splinter literally just chose him just quickly. He just, even though Raphael won the fight, and the only reason he said is because he asked. That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not because he asked, bro. They all asked, okay?
Well, I guess
You chose him
Leo.
because he's your favorite.
I guess Leo asked the first. I guess that was the point. Also, sometimes Leo act like a toddler in Nice Mutation. And also,
Yeah,
I
I
know
received.
okay. Look, I have no problems with Raphael, but why does okay? I have no okay. Hey, fine. You gave him a motorcycle. Why do you have to do the same shot to shot for every episode every time he goes on the motorcycle? It's annoying. They even use the
And,
same music. It's annoying. Like, it get repetitive.
and, and the vehicle too, the other vehicle, the turtle van
Yeah, that
thing.
is true. The hell. But why do you do
Yeah,
that? Why do you do the same shot to shot in music, you know?
whatever it's easy to do.
But like
Gotta save the budget.
and also sometimes in the episodes they go on a joy okay, in some episodes they cut to the turtles like driving their car and then cuts to them back in the sewers. They just go on a joyride for no reason. Like, what was the point of that?
They do it just for fun. I think it's just to get the viewers excited. I've seen lots of other shows do that too.
Oh,
They have a thing where they do every time. The Paw Patrol does
very
it every episode. Oh.
very exciting, very exciting. I'm seeing the same thing again. Every
Yeah,
episode.
and it's the same thing with John Cena and Randy Orton's rivalry, and people ate that up. So
I didn't watch Justin and Rain Orton rivalry, so I can't say anything about that.
wow, are you even a wow, wow?
Also, I don't think they ever explained like Splinter or the Turtle backstories, right? Am I wrong?
No, they did not. They did say that they mutated from mutagen. Yeah, I was in the sewer.
Oh wow, just like in every show.
Yeah,
um. On okay.
yeah. I think they were hinting at that was the government that did that or something, or some science that had gone wrong, some experiment.
Yeah. Okay, I want to find something that is I want to find something positive about Next Mutation. I feel like I've been saying a lot of negative, but they do have some positive about the show. I already explained why I like Mikey podcasts. Um, oh, they also have some. They also like. Some people act like this show is like completely bad, but like this show actually is pretty good. Well, no, not pretty good, but they have decent episodes.
Yeah,
Uh, so Matt, you've been saying a
I
lot of
noticed.
positive. Oh my God,
No,
your
I noticed.
mic
I
is.
noticed. Sorry, I was gonna say that I noticed that you usually like rate it 6 out of 10. Like at first you hated it, but then you started realizing it was mid. How did that happen?
I think
How
it's
did you
start.
go
I
from
think
I
it, I
hate this
think
to
I
like
think
this to good?
I think it's start. I don't know. I just thought it got better overall. And then I feel like it dropped again at the end of the episode.
So I guess if you're watching the show, just watch the middle of it and don't watch the beginning or end.
Yeah. hmm I like in one episode that Mikey had like an ego, and I guess it has like he learned to not have a big ego, and the reason why he got a big ego was because of his like podcast and like, oh, I'm becoming famous.
Wow, it's gonna be a it's a foreshadow. Wow.
Matt, you've been saying a lot of positive about the show. What's something you dislike about the show? Just curious.
Well, basically the existence of Shredder, Splinter, Andre, and Leo. They're very
Wow.
differences,
Mhm.
basically, and the flashback episodes as well. And there's also some like into continuity errors, like they in the first flashback episode, they had a flashback of something that happened in the episode after,
Yep.
which was really weird. When Barham still caught them in the captured them in like the skate park or whatever,
Yeah.
or ice cream. Yeah. That was
Uh.
really weird. I
Mhm.
think they ordered them wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, can't even order your own episodes right.
Okay, they do have this thing hang where like they were doing the thing with like Leo had Leo like how he afraid that this like about this family and he got mad at Raph and they had that fight scene and I see what they were doing like okay next mutation I see what they're doing but the music was not intense. It felt like it felt the music felt like it was for the wrong scene. It felt like it was for something else. It did not felt intense. It was like I feel like I don't remember
So what
exactly
about
what it is, but it's like I feel like it was some type of like pop like thing, like ba 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 ba
what
ba.
about like the fighting? You
What?
think like the what about like the fights itself? Like the fact that Leo won more than Raph in the show.
But like the music have a big part of shows and movies.
Yeah, no, that's not what I asked though. I mean, like what do you think about
Oh, the fight
do you think
scenes.
Leo deserves? Do you think Leo like deserved to win over Raph most of the time?
Um. To be honest, I don't really remember a lot of Leo and Raph fight scenes outside of that one and the one in the recap episode. But yeah, I don't think they should have like Leo win every time against Raph. I know they try to make Leo the strongest in every show, but yeah, he don't have to win every time against Raph or the other turtles. That make it I guess more interesting.
I know. Shit, like, you don't want to talk about the B team.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, they're getting destroyed by both, no matter what version it is.
Mhm.
The only one that could actually like stand a chance is the freaking the what's his name, the last Ronin.
Ooh, last run of Mikey.
Imagine last Ronin Mikey versus Night Watcher Raphael.
That would be cool, but I feel like last round Mikey probably win him.
Um,
I mean, he survived it. Like he survived like falling off a building. Like I feel like 1,000 feet tall. Um,
I guess that's fair.
yeah. This is. I feel like this is where we should end the episode. We've been going for 40 minutes. So yeah, guys. What?
Right, we talked about everything there needs to be discerned. Nothing else needs to be said about next mutation.
Yeah.
But one more thing. Do you think they should have did another season?
No.
Wow, wow,
I felt like, I don't know, it was
wow.
hard for me to watch all the episodes already. So imagine if they have 2 seasons, that would have took me like 2 years.
Wow, wow, that's crazy. Longer than 87. All of 87.
Mhm.
And 87 is like how many? Like 10 seasons
Yes, and they
or
like have
eight?
like, yeah, they have no 10, and they have like almost 100 like episodes. Not 100, 200. They have almost 200 episodes. I felt like six away for
Yeah,
200.
that is
So it
gonna be a pain in the ass to watch.
was near the end.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. At least it's free on Roku. You guys, I'm sorry, not on Roku. Tubi.
yeah.
You guys should watch it for sure. And Next Mutation's on there too. That's also how we watched it.
Yes, make sure, yeah, yes, don't be one of those people that hate Next Mutation without watching it. At least watch it, and then you can hate it or love it all you want. And also be
Yeah,
open-minded.
you can give it a chance. Yeah, constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like doing.
Yeah,
I criticize everything. I can criticize something I like, even my favorite wrestler has his flaws. No one's perfect. Nothing's perfect.
yeah.
Nothing's awful to me. Nothing's like great. Just everything has its flaws and good things about them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every human being. Wow, that's deep, yo.
That is steep, yo. Okay, guys, we'll see you in the next episode for episode 3, where we probably don't talk about Rise of the Rise show of TMNT.
Like, close to finishing it. We're already on season two.
Yes, it has. I feel like
For some
we'll
reason,
film episode 3 after we're finished watching Rise.
I might. Yeah,
Because
we
we're
haven't
almost
watched
done.
it in a little while. So
Yeah. We'll probably
kind
watch
of
it right
sad
after
doing it.
this. We'll probably don't watch it like right like right now. After this uploads.
So, time to play it.
Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Wait, let's sing it for the
Wait.
outro. Sing the Riot song to the outro. The
Rise
Rise
up
intro.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, teenage, the rest. Wait, fuck, wait, wait, hold on, I do forgot one of the lyrics, but then like after that lyric, it's like, hey, Raphael, ready for the, wait, Raphael's ready for the fight, Leo making a scene, Mikey got mad skill, Donnie make machines, together they will discover their destiny of Rise, Cowabunga, Rise of the Teenage, okay, the rest, bye guys.